Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I'm always grateful, and I have a special place in my heart for the United States of America and her citizens as shining examples of the democratic spirit. I'm always impressed by this young, self-made nation that has excelled in strength and leadership through her people's sheer determination, sincerity, and faith.
Please stay with us to find out more.
Today's program will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Dutch, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Thai, Turkish, and Urdu. Grüezi, liebe Zuschauer means hello, dear viewers in Swiss German, one of the official languages in Switzerland. I am Eva. The creative Swiss people are inspired by your love and care for the environment. May your path be ever illuminated in heavenly wisdom and love. The Central European country of Switzerland is renowned for both its natural beauty and its policies of neutrality and peace. Gracing its landscape are the breathtakingly beautiful Swiss Alps, crystal-clear alpine lakes, and lush green valleys dotted with charming villages. Switzerland is also famous for winter sports like skiing in the high-altitude resort of Zermatt, as well as summer hiking on its thousands of kilometers of tranquil mountain trails. Switzerland's foreign policy of neutrality, established more than 200 years ago, avoids military or political conflict with other countries. Instead, the Swiss frequently assist in peace-building processes around the world. Switzerland is in fact the birthplace of the international humanitarian organization Red Cross. The national identity of the Swiss people is rooted in a common historical background of shared values. There are 4 official languages: German, French, Italian, and Romansh. This cultural diversity has gone hand in hand with a nation that strives to provide for all its citizens. Switzerland has been ranked consistently as top in the world for both innovation and quality of life. On November 8, 2009, a climate change conference was held in the U.S. capital of Washington, D.C. to bring attention to the quickest and most effective solution to global warming, the organic vegan diet. Titled Humanity's Leap to the Golden Era, Washington, D.C. Climate Change Conference, the event brought together experts of science and health, as well as international ambassadors, media members, and artists. In addition, engaging video messages on the need to address global meat consumption were contributed by esteemed figures including former Indian Environment Minister Maneka Gandhi, former European Parliament member Jens Holm, and leading American nutrition scientist Dr. T. Colin Campbell. The highlight of the afternoon was an informative question and answer session via conference with a guest of honor, Supreme Master Ching Hai, who had graciously set aside her busy schedule to discuss ways that humankind could transition toward a brighter era. We now invite you to join us for Part 9 of the rebroadcast of the live conference with Supreme Master Ching Hai titled Humanity's Leap to the Golden Era, Washington, D.C. Climate Change Conference on November 8, 2009 in Washington, D.C., USA.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has dedicated her life to serving and uplifting all beings, especially those in need. The following video will introduce this beloved teacher.
Truth, virtue, and beauty are universal values and form the fundamental qualities of any inspiring individual. Great arts are inevitably inspired by great love. Each and every one of us has the innate source of love, which can be translated into action. We can paint our canvas of life with kind deeds. Kindness has been considered the core value of human civilization since its origin. Throughout history, planet Earth has been graced by many enlightened beings whose lives were examples of love in action. And many others have inspired humanity to evolve into a more advanced species with higher consciousness and a greater capacity for love. They have shared their lives and their love with all those around them, helping to create a better world. One of the current examples of love in action is Supreme Master Ching Hai, a world-renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual teacher. Like many great saintly beings, Supreme Master Ching Hai has shown her great innate compassion towards all forms of life since childhood. It was natural for her to seek a spiritual journey and dedicate her entire life to helping others obtain enlightenment and liberation from their sufferings.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is the beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's love and assistance have extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to millions of people around the world.
She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy to all of us.
She was, because you know the presence, you can feel, you don't have to have studied it to know. The people that have it just have to walk in the room. And in her case, everyone gets it. You don't have to be a believer of the same denomination to know the special people, that there's a Moses, a Jesus, a Muhammad, and not deny their speciality. You don't expect one to go with the other, but they all unanimously go, oh. They bow to the specialness when it's present. And it was present that night. Everyone felt it.
Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, in recognition of her selfless assistance, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, Award for Promotion of Human Rights, World Citizen Humanitarian Award, Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, 2006 Goosey Peace Prize, Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, First Place Silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006, and the Presidential Active Lifestyle Award from the 43rd President of the United States, George W. Bush. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States. Congratulatory messages were sent to the Chicago ceremony by many government officials worldwide, including Presidents Clinton, Bush, and Reagan. To commend virtuous actions and encourage others to be inspired by their examples, Supreme Master Ching Hai has created a series of Shining World Awards. Through these prestigious awards, she has recognized deserving humans and animals for their exceptional heroism, compassion, leadership, bravery, or intelligence. Supreme Master Ching Hai is also the source of inspiration to Supreme Master Television, a global station which airs constructive programs. The station encourages harmony, greater understanding, and compassion for all beings. It also promotes an organic vegan lifestyle as the most effective and fastest solution to climate change. Through her tireless dedication to improve the lives of all beings on Earth, Supreme Master Ching Hai has set a true example of love in action. Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billion, trillions of years to produce this planet, and it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
And now comes the moment we have all been waiting for. The moment when we get to greet our special guest of honor, Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Hello, Supreme Master Ching Hai. Wow, you look so beautiful.
Hello, my love. Hello, everyone. Thank you.
We are extremely grateful that you could join us here in Washington, D.C.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, we have been discussing the urgency of climate change and the solutions to many of our problems, and that a vegan diet offers a solution. We also have been talking about the dawn of a new golden era here on Earth.
We have many guests with us here this evening, as well as our worldwide viewers who would like to ask you some questions. But before we begin the question and answer session, is there anything you would like to say to our guests and viewers?
Yes, I would like. I would like to thank all the beautiful people for coming. And I'm very honored to be with them. Once again, in the company of the great, good-hearted, intelligent people of America, including the distinguished guests, dignitaries, and illustrious speakers who are leaders in their fields of government, science, environment, and health. I have been listening quietly. Well, I have been in your country, the United States, many times, including the magnificent nation's capital, Washington, D.C. And I have always been welcomed so much, no matter where I go. For this, I'm always grateful. And I have a special place in my heart for the United States of America and her citizens as shining examples of the democratic spirit. I'm always impressed by this young, self-made nation that has excelled in strength and leadership through her people's sheer determination, sincerity, and faith. And I believe that the courageous actions needed at this urgent time would be led by Americans. Your high standards of integrity and deep love for your families and country will bring about the crucial steps needed to save our precious planet, our home, and the one we want for our children and grandchildren. May this important event be fruitful and beneficial to the participants and the world. Thank you all for being here. God loves us all. God bless you all. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Supreme Master Ching Hai, for your insightful words and for your beautiful dress today. You look absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. This is a vegan fur. Vegan fur, hey? It's not real fur. Yeah.
Yes.
I designed it.
Whoa.
Also the jewelry, huh? You know, right? Look at how beautiful. You don't have to wear real fur. It's beautiful.
It's much more beautiful than...
Yeah, and you feel so light wearing it because you don't have a bad conscience. Yes. And so warm, you know? I have something better inside. I also designed it. Look at this. See? Yeah. Look, be veg, go green.
Whoa.
Save the planet.
Master, you look like a queen.
Oh, thanks a lot. Yes, I'm the queen of heart. To the queen of heart is the age of beauty. Okay, I don't want to sing that song. It's a little bit sad. So we sing some better song. I leave you to do it. All right, let's get down to business because all of you busy.
Well, we have several questions that our guest this evening would like to ask you. Are you ready for us to begin?
Yes, ma'am.
Our first questioner is a software developer named Jerry Pelletier.
Hi, my name is, like they said, Jerry Pelletier.
Welcome.
Thank you. My mother, Chan Mo, was a devoted follower of your teachings for many, many years.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah, I knew.
She's a Buddhist nun.
Yes.
And she's a very, very beautiful woman.
Yes. My question is that this world we share, and made up of many countries, and the activities of one country affect the health and well-being of other countries. It's kind of the analogy I can make is the smoking and non-smoking sections of a restaurant. So right now, I think the world there's more smokers than non-smokers. So what can we do? Is it just one person at a time? Is it a country at a time? What can we do to get everybody on the same sheet of music to change the way we live, to save this world we live in?
Yeah. What can we do? We have to change ourselves first. It begins with us. Since time immemorial, evolution always begins with individual. Yes. If we want to change the world, we change ourselves first. Now, even if the government forbids smoking or drinking or drugs, but if people individually continue, then we have not made much difference. So now we have to change. For example, we change a little bit, our habits, just a very little bit. Like we put down that piece of meat, and then we replace it with tofu or some other vegetarian protein. Just a little change, very little change. And then the world will change, and then we will continue to live here, and then we can have a better world. Everything will change for the better. Just little change like that. Anything else you want to ask? Are you happy with my answer?
Very much so. Thank you.
Fate brought me here today because I think I learned some things here that convinced me to change some of the ways I live and hopefully be able to spread some of that word to change some of the ways some other people live that are close to me. Well, I'm certainly going to consider my diet. I can probably cut back the meat. I can probably get rid of certainly the red meat. So it's the idea of compassion and a whole different view of my impact on the earth and the planet. Listening to the Supreme Master and the sense of compassion and love that emanates from her is just wonderful. So it was inspiring. It was like going to church today.
So what made the biggest impact on you while you were here then?
Actually, it was the presentation by the last speaker, Supreme Master Ching Hai, one of the most godly, a woman full of wisdom, and her ambiance of spirituality, very deep. And she has a worldview, not just from the country that she represents, but a worldview in helping the world.
So do you think you'll make any changes based on the things you heard today? Any changes in your life?
Yes, I'm going to change the way I eat. Absolutely.
All information concerning the scientific evidence of climate change and its solution is in Supreme Master Ching Hai's book, From Crisis to Peace, free for download at crisis2peace.org. Kind viewers, we appreciate your presence today on Words of Wisdom. Please join us tomorrow for part 10 of this teleconference with Supreme Master Ching Hai. Coming up next is Traditional Music Instrument, the Bandonion, part 1 of 2, right after Noteworthy News. May your spirit be one with the bliss of the celestial realms.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Unsere Sendungen bieten viele Sprachen. Gehen Sie auf suprememastertv.com/schedule und suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Be a hero. Be vegan. Save the world.